Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. Got a Head Supershape E Rally for you today. It's a carryover model from last year when we got some updates, but same shape, construction, profile, and graphics as last year. Remains just a very well-rounded, wide front side ski that we've found has more versatility than the build and the shape may let on. I actually own one of these from a couple years ago and really enjoy it in groomers and on smooth snow and at higher speeds. But there's no denying that it is actually a really fun bump ski. It is 78 millimeters underfoot, so getting close to 80 millimeters. And with this shape and style, you can make a variety of different turns. And that even includes shorter slalom turns on groomers to longer Super G style turns, as well as being pretty mobile in the bumps and trees. Although I wouldn't go even close to calling this, an all mountain or a soft snow ski at all. But it does have a very solid feel to it and is totally planted on the snow. Gives a ton of confidence. And they use a lot of technology that filters down from their race program, which, their race skis are some of the best in the world. So having a recreational model that takes a lot of that technology really goes a long way to boost the upper end feel of these rallies. It is built with their World Cup sandwich construction, so a dense wood core and 2 sheets of metal. They also use graphene, so graphene's light and stiff, so they're adding reactivity to that powerful core. Those 2 sheets of metal do most of the heavy lifting when it comes to the damping of vibrations, but Supershapes also use EMC, their energy management circuits, in the forebody and through the tail, and those also help reduce unwanted vibrations. Last year we did see a slightly different shape, especially in the shovel, but we also saw the addition of cross-force carbon, so an additional carbon laminate underfoot. And that goes under this already kind of beefy, better balance plate. So they're really kind of emphasizing this underfoot zone as being a solid and stiff area of the ski, both longitudinally and torsionally. So not a lot of twisting going on underfoot. That's going to give you a great direct connection to the snow. They also use a protector binding on these, and that's going to add a level of safety and confidence. These protector bindings feature a lateral release, so they are expecting a safer binding and a reduction in knee injuries. So with those 2 sheets of metal, that dense wood core, the protector binding, we are looking at kind of a heavy setup here, 3,329 grams in the 170, and that's kind of what you're looking for a ski like this. You want to be planted on the snow. There's not a big kind of jumping or freestyle component here. This is very much a frontside shape and style ski, just happens to have a little bit of a wider bodied format to it. This is the 170, 14 meter turn radius. I find that these skis kind of go a little bit longer than their stated radius with ease. I found that the 177 that I have is equally as happy going extremely fast at shallower edge angles as it is in making those actual 14 or 15 meter turn radius shapes. But not a lot of rocker going on here. There is some nice positive camber underfoot, kind of weighed down by that heavier binding. Just a slight rise in the tail, but really nothing to speak of in terms of rocker in terms of versatility or anything like that. Taper either. These skis are flared out. Edge goes all the way to the widest part of the ski at the very tip, and pretty much the same is true for the tail here. Very squared off and angular, and that's going to hold you into the carve and rip you through whatever type of carve turn you want to make. And I do think that there's some nice versatility here in terms of the shape and style of the turn while feeling super solid and planted. We do have some tester feedback as well. Eric Timmerman, who's been a long time instructor and coach up at the mountain, he notes that it feels like it really wants to ski the groomed under the slush. So we had pretty warm snow on our ski test days, so slush and then firm snow underneath. It sinks its claws in and slices through instead of riding over, makes a nice smooth turn, and it can ski the bumps, but really it's all business. Yeah, I agree with Eric there. The search for the firm stuff underneath is real. It's not going to plane up and kind of drift along. It's going to get down to whatever it can find. And then, yeah, for the bumps, there's easier bump skis. Anytime you see a really sharp and squared off tail like that, you gotta be aware. But for a ski that carves as well as it does, I do think that there's a nice mogul component here as well. But overall, great ski for advanced and expert skiers who spend most of their time on trail but want something in a wider bodied format. 78's pretty wide for front side, but at the same time, the shape and the construction make it feel like it's right at home on any type of snow, from firm hard pack to nice hero groomers. And make sure you check out this Head Supershape e-Rally here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.